What's up guys, welcome back to Console Empires. Today I'll show you a few new controller tricks added in the latest patch. Production buildings have a new garrison shortcut. Previously, if you wanted to keep your new units inside their building, you had to set the rally point of each building individually. Now you can just tap the right trigger and bumper together, and that'll set all the gather points for all those buildings all at the same time. Visually though, the flag animation only does the confirmation on one of the buildings, but they do all adopt the behavior, even though it looks kind of like they didn't. When you want to release the units, just hold X to ungarrison from all those selected buildings. So why should you bother doing this? Well, fights in this game can be surprisingly snowbally, and an advantage of just a couple units can turn a close battle into an absolute steamroll. So it's a lot better to wait to engage until you have enough units that you'll get a decent trade. Trickling units in one by one as they produce is a good way to throw the game. Next tip, the bug fix for auto farm. Previously, this only worked around built TCs, and the mill could do it around the foundation or the mill itself. Now you're free to spam farm around the TC foundation too. This is the best way to farm right now. The site menu and auto eco both have significant drawbacks that this method doesn't have. When you do this, the comparably minor downside is that the villagers don't necessarily build them in the fastest possible manner, and if the game is laggy, the rate that you can spam them slows down. The trade-off though, generally for speed and ease of use, is well worth the concessions in my opinion over trying to place them manually with a controller. I still though do that in Feudal Age pretty often, but once you got your boom going, you got multiple TCs, got handcart, spam farm is where it's at. So to automatically place your farms around the mill or TC foundations, you start building a farm, hold LT, and try to just place it on top of that building. And then just spam your build button, bloop, 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 get a ring of farms, perfect, get back to the fight. All right, last new feature I want to talk about from this update. I've been wishing they would add this for a while, and there's now actually a customizable random civ option. So if you just want to pick your favorites, or maybe want everyone except for like the 3 civs you hate, you can do that now. To do this, you go to the civ select screen and press X on the civs you want to star. Then choose custom as your civilization. The game then randomly selects only from those civs that you starred. There's unfortunately not select or deselect all, or a way to save presets. Couple of interesting balance changes this patch, a few of which revolve around nerfing the Phosphoru, which I don't totally agree with. On the one hand, I get it. If those unique units were balanced around the assumption of standard play, the facts on the ground have now changed. So it makes sense to take another look at the balance, but on the other, I like people succeeding with weird strategies. I think it's fun that FC is viable on Arabia now. Big fan of Rams being buffed again. Scorpions also buffed, and they were underrated in my opinion and are now even better. But I'd be kind of surprised though if either of these units actually becomes popular regardless. Koreans, I think I've actually come around on them. I disliked Koreans for a while, but they've been buffed a few times over the past couple years to the point that I now think they're actually pretty decent, and a big discount coming in now on the Elite Turtle Ship and a speed boost as well. That's it for this one. Subscribe and ring the town bell to get notified when I publish new videos, which will probably start happening at least a little bit more frequently. Thanks for watching.